Hi, Kristi is here. Hi guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new in this channel, let me introduce myself first. My name is Kristi Narayana, and I'm from Kristi University of Indonesia. So, in this video, I'm gonna talk about Indonesian political parties. Do you know what is Indonesian political parties? If you're not sure, and you don't even know what it is, let's go ahead and we can learn together. First of all, let's talk about what is Indonesian political parties. So, since 1999, Indonesia has had a multi-party system in the 4 legislative elections since the fall of the New Order regime. No political party has won an overall majority of seats, resulting in coalition governments. All political parties must have Pancasila as one of their ideologies, a remnant of its sacred status as a single ideology, especially during the New Order. Let's move on to party principles. Although Indonesian political parties should acknowledge Pancasila and the national constitution as supreme, the law allows political parties to pursue different ideologies as long as they do not violate Pancasila and the constitution. The legislation expressly outlaws the formation of a communist party as well as political parties adopting communism as their party doctrine. In terms of a party policy and ideology, Indonesian political parties are quite similar. The main fundamental difference between Indonesian parties is their stance on whether or not Islam should take a larger role in public affairs. I'm sorry about that. Let's move on about politics of Indonesia. In this section, I'm going to talk about first the formation period of Indonesia, and the second is current cabinet of Indonesia. Let's talk about the reformation period of Indonesia first. So, after decades of authoritarian rule, Indonesian politics were to be reformed in order to give the Indonesian people more power in the process of political and economic decision making. This new period is known as the period of Reformation and is marked by structural changes such as the decentralization of power to the regions and limits to the power of the presidency, but also marked by continuities such as continuation of corruption, poverty, and clustering of capital at society's elite. Next, the Securing Cabinet of Indonesia. This section displays an up-to-date list of members in President Joko Widodo's current cabinet, called the Working Cabinet, which was inaugurated on 27 October 2014 and is expected to govern until 2019 when new elections will be held. Widodo is allowed to participate in the presidential elections of 2019 as the constitution allows 2 terms. It's covering a 5-year period to the Indonesian presidency. Since the inauguration, there have been made several changes to the composition of the working cabinet. Next, elections in Indonesia. The voting age in Indonesia is 17, but anyone who has an ID card or KTP can vote since persons under 70 who are or were married can get an ID card. Indonesian election conduct abides by 6 principles of direct, general, free, confidential, honest, and fair. Those principles are abbreviated and commonly propagated as ꈍᴥꈍʔ. The 4 principles are adopted by the New Order regime from the 1970 election. After the 1998 reform and the following political liberalization, 2 extra principles of ꈍᴥ are adopted for the first time in 1999 election. So what is ꈍᴥꈍʔ? Let's talk about it. Direct, langsung, is voters shall vote on their own without any intermediary. Second is general or umum. So all Indonesians that are already satisfied voters criteria shall be able to vote without any restriction. Third is free or bebas. Voters shall be able to vote by their own conscience without any coercion to vote for a particular candidate. Vote is confidential or rahasia. Secret ballot are guaranteed, and voters' choice shall not be known to others but themselves. Next is honest or jujur. Voters, candidates, and electoral institutions shall perform their duty in complete honesty. And the last one is fair or adil. Voters and candidates shall receive equal treatment by the law, with no particular voters or candidates shall receive preferential or discriminatory treatment. Next is my opinion. I don't really follow politics, so I can't give much opinion. In the previous period, I had already given my vote in the presidential election, but I wasn't too critical in voting. I just followed the advice of my parents. And for the year 2024, I will try to be more critical of the future leaders of the nation so that I can vote for the right presidential candidate. So, I think that is all from me. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening. And I hope you got something from this video. And I do really hope I can see you guys in my next video. So, bye!